Hello, my name is Jeff Fontaine.
And I'm Alexa, and today is Tuesday, October 8th, and this is KTV. After the terrible Boston bombing, people are starting to rebuild themselves. Dozens of victims that lost limbs that day gathered at Harvard's athletic fields to learn how to run with prosthetic legs. Organized by the Challenge Athletics Foundation, amputees were to run through a series of complicated drills and then participate in relays with similarly skilled participants.
That's pretty inspiring. In other news, the phrase, "that man on fire," has come true in Washington. A man who lit himself on fire in front of the Capitol building was announced dead on Friday. The man was seen pouring gas all over his body and saluting the Capitol just seconds before he lit himself on fire. Bystanders quickly came to put the fire out, but the efforts were useless as he died Friday night at a Washington hospital. This is the third incident of chaos in the past month in Washington, D.C., including the 13 dead after the former Navy guard opened fire and a violent car chase that ended in front of the Capitol building.
This past week, Jeff and Tim met Carolyn, the exchange student from Germany, and talked with her about how she's doing here at Killingly.
I'm 15 years old and I'm from Germany, Bavaria.
What are the biggest differences from Germany and the U.S.?
First of all, the people are much nicer than in Germany. They are relaxeder and they enjoy the time more. I enjoy shopping a lot because it's much cheaper in here. So I buy a lot of stuff and that's really cool.
What are some talents that you have?
I'm on a professional jump rope team and there I'm pretty good, one of the best jumpers, and it's a lot of fun. We have a show every year and join competitions, and that's my main talent.
What don't you like about America?
You have to drive everywhere with your car, and in Germany you can take the bus, the town bus, when you want to go to the city to buy something, and here I always have to wait until my parents give me a ride, so that's one negative thing, and that's the only negative thing about America.
How do you like the food in America?
It's delicious. Well, there's a lot of fast food, but I enjoy it a lot, and we also have fast food restaurants in Germany, but I didn't go to many, but here I really enjoy it, and every single time there's a possibility to eat fast food, I do it.
How did you end up an exchange student?
Well, there are some organizations, and you can apply for a program that you spend 1 year in another country or also a shorter time, and they are looking for a host family for you.
What have you done so far in America?
I traveled a lot. I've been to Boston, to Newport, and with my host family I went to Florida, and on the way there I stopped in Washington, D.C., and on the way back in Philadelphia. So I've seen a lot of places and they are all impressing, and I'm obsessed by America because it's so cool here.
Corey and Trevor took a look at this season's new hot game, GTA 5, as well as the Xbox One and the PS4.
Do you feel is better, Xbox One or PS4?
I think the PS4 is better because you can convert the PS3 games onto the PS4, where the Xbox One uses a different processor, so you can't use the Xbox 360 games on it. Also, the PS4 is doing a party chat now, so you're not going to be in just a game lobby, so you can chat with your friends.
Which one do you think is better, Xbox One or PS4?
That's tough. See, I'm a Microsoft fan. I represent, Xbox. Got Xbox when it first came out, but I don't want to favorite, but PS4, I think PS4 has it.
How do you feel about the new game GTA 5?
I think GTA 5 is awesome. There's so much to do, and it's just like a life. I don't know. I don't think you can get any better.
As you can see, Ezra and Mike agree that PS4 beats Xbox One. This is Corey Campbell for KTV.
Joe met up with John Dyson and learned about his involvement in NAFME.
Here at Killingly High School, we're recognizing children for their achievements. One of our students, John Dyson, is getting recognized by the music department for getting into NAFME, which is a festival for all the best musicians in the country. I'm Joe Brie reporting for KTV.
What did it take for you to get into such a prestigious festival?
Hard work. I've been in course for 2 years, and I've learned a lot from Miss Rogers, and that's really helped me get here.
What does this festival entail? What sort of commitments do you have?
Well, the commitments are I have to get 7 pieces and learn them in a month, almost memorized for for the festival, and then we pretty much get almost quizzed on it, so that's important to know.
Who do you work with to help you prepare for these auditions and festivals?
Miss Rogers, she takes the music and she puts them on her piano and she like drills my part.
What other festivals have you done since entering high school?
I've done, the smallest was QVCC, and that took place like locally. Eastern region is the northeastern part of Connecticut. I've done NEMFA, which is very sparse in like the places it entails, and all Eastern and all state.
What makes you want to do all these festivals and put in all this effort? What drives you to be this musically involved?
Well, I think anyone would want to be the best that they can be at things. Well, I also want to do music as my profession, musical theater. So this really helps, like being in these things makes you meet people and you learn new things.
The KHS drama department is selling scarves this year. Some members of the KTV crew took to the red carpet to find out the new hot trend.
Sanad, what are you wearing?
Oh, thank you for asking. It's actually a really nice scarf I got from the theater program. It's double-sided, it says Killingly on this side, and on the flip side, stripes. Awesome.
And how much does that go for?
Oh, you wouldn't believe me when I say this. Only $15, Danielle. $15. I watched the new dance called Toe Chains, cause I got my scarf on, K-Town reppin'. Yeah, I go Redman, go Redman, go Redman, go Redman, go Redman. Then when I wanna be all snazzy and look fancy, I do one of these, and all the girls be like, where'd you get this scarf from, boy? Like, the theater program, $15, great deal. Hook yourself up.
Fall season is underway. Abby and Justice caught up with some of our athletes.
The 2013-2014 school year has started, which means fall sports are in full effect. We asked the teams how they feel this year will go. We asked senior captains, Travis and Tyler, how this year is different from last year.
We have a lot of older guys, a lot of seniors this year, and a lot of sophomores. Not really too many juniors, but we have a lot more leadership this year than last year, so I think that'll help us out.
Nothing's different. We're working just as hard as we usually do, and I think we're going to improve as a team as we keep going throughout the year, and we're just going to try to win every game.
Coach Neal tells us his expectations for the team.
Well, I think in the off-season, a lot of our younger guys improve physically. We're going to be starting a lot of young guys on the offensive line, but overall I'm very happy with the preseason. This team has worked very hard to improve themselves.
We asked seniors Danielle and Ashley what they are hoping for this season.
Hoping that we can show the other schools that we've improved a lot and that we can cheer on the boys at every game. And I'm hoping that we improve more.
The coach is a lot different. We condition a lot more. We work harder this year and we just strive for perfection.
Underclassman Lindsay tells us what the younger girls bring to the team.
Well, 2 of the freshmen are flyers, and we're all strong and we can base and we can tumble, so I think we bring a good thing to the team.
Senior Cheyenne tells us what she brings to the team this year, while senior Abby and sophomore Cara tells us how their leadership qualities help better their team.
Considering we lost a bunch of tall girls, I bring a lot of height to the team, being 6 foot tall, and the rest of the team being around 5 foot.
Well, as a senior, I tend to be a good leader for the little kids. We have a lot of freshmen. Our team is based off of basically seniors, sophomores, and freshmen. We have like 1 junior, so it's pretty good to have as many seniors as we can to be leaders on the team.
Good leadership to the JV team because I'm a sophomore with a lot of freshmen and I also play a role in the varsity squad.
My personal goals are to try to lead the team as best as I can and maybe get scouted by a couple of college coaches. They come to some of our games.
Season was going to be at all because we lost 4 of our main players last year, so being second in our division is kind of amazing right now because we never thought that we could get there.
Good luck to all the fall sports. Keep up the hard work. For KTV, I'm Abby Weber.
The new movie Gravity was not only an astronomical hit, taking the top spot at the box office this weekend with $55.6 million in its opening weekend, but it also has a set new record, beating the record previously held by Paranormal Activity 3 of $52.6 million for the month of October. Gravity also marked the biggest opening for both George Clooney and Sandra Bullock alike.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 snagged second place with $14.5 million, and Runner Runner pulled third with $7.6 million. The list in order was Gravity with $55.6 million, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 with $14.5 million, and Runner Runner $7.6 million.
There might be a new Apple product coming around the corner. The iWatch is the idea of a smartwatch that can connect to your iPod and iPhone. Apple CEO Tim Cook feels that wearable technology is profoundly interesting. Apple asked 799 consumers if they would buy the iWatch. 12 said yes, but the remaining said no.
Mackenzie and I sat down with some of the Killingly's new staff to find out a little more about them.
With the new year just beginning, there have been a few new teachers added to our high school. I talked with a newly added Spanish teacher, Miss Sacchetti, and she told us why she loves Spanish.
I've always loved learning languages, especially Spanish came easy to me, and I wanted to continue studying it, so I studied it in college, and I studied abroad in Spain, and I love traveling to Spanish-speaking countries, so I've just wanted to teach. I think it's important that students learn another language.
Miss Cardinal is new to the Ag program and teaches aquaculture and natural resources. She tells us that she's looking forward to being part of the Killingly community.
I'm looking forward to being a part of the Killingly community, getting to know some of our students and some of the exciting projects that we have going on in the aquaculture lab and outside on the school grounds.
Mr. Giovanni is a social studies teacher. He explains why he's happy to be back at Killingly High.
I've been in the district for 27 years, starting with the high school many years ago. And then when the new school was built at the intermediate school, I was sent over there, and I'm more than happy to be back. It's nice to be able to carry on a conversation with some older kids without having to say, can I go call my mom in the middle of the conversation.
Miss Bessonnier, a new math teacher, tells us how she got into the field of teaching.
My senior year of high school, I was deciding between being an architect or a math teacher, and Mr. Bourgeois and Mr. Mello are the ones that made me want to be a teacher.
And now here's Jeff with today's Fontaine Fun Fact.
And now it's time for F Cubed, Fun Facts with Fontaine.
Hello. Today's fun fact is students used to use bread as erasers until they made pencil top erasers.
And that's it for today.
Bye.
Bye.